Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a fourth down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Running inside, it's Miller. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is circling the end zone.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Right on the money. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll give it to Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
He'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Gives it on the option. Running into the open space. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it with the jet sweep. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. It's complete to the left. There's some room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Duke. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Angelic. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Syracuse right back at it. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to power their way ahead. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really no drama at all to making that call and going for it on 4th down, and they make it pay off.
No drama. It'd be drama if you didn't go for it. If you were that big of a scaredy cat and you didn't want to go for it on 4th down, you need to find some other game to play.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And he could not get loose on the run. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Throwing Angelic. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Miller. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground with the counter. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Syracuse. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of the long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They'll move the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fighting off. And another broken tackle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Throws to the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Run in the red zone. It's Campbell. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like,
And he's in! Touchdown, Blue Devils!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
14, Syracuse, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Steve Angeli fires to the tight end. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Yeah, and in third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Angeli to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Angeli. Quickly to the tight end. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And Jelly on the play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weaver. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Under fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He couldn't quite let loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Running inside. It's Miller. Got a little grass. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They go play action with Angeli. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Throwing Angeli. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. Touchdown, Orange! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give on the counter. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, that is one when they watch film next week that receiver is going to wish he had back. That quarterback had all day to throw the football. That was basically 7-on-7. There was no one near the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Akron taking on the UMass Minutemen. And it's the Zips able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now back over to your game inside the Dome. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Well, guys, I did check in with the Duke head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are out of premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. The run inside. It's Miller. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
To the ground. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He wants to change this route. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Finding some room. Ripping through the defense. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Going to the ground. He breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Here's a hit. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Duke. They take the lead with the 6. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Blue Devils, and they turn it into a defensive score. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Running to Green. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's in open space downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Angeli on the play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Running inside, it's Johnson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th. Steve Angeli. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Got his man. Turning it on. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to the...
Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Timeout Duke. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Touchdown, Syracuse. The defense putting points on the board. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
They're working that left side. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Lost a throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story.
Big scrap. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Johnson. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Touchdown Orange! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Guess they worked the math on the sideline, trying to make it a 25-point lead with the 2. Rushes on him. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Syracuse, 44-21.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.